Hello students, today in C++ we are going to study what are input and output operators. Okay, you have studied C language already. In C language, to input values we use scanf statements, and to give output values we use printf statement. But in C++, for taking input we use cin statement. Cin means console input, and to print the values we use cout statement. Cout means console output. Okay, cin, cout are predefined objects. These are predefined objects whose definition is present in the IOStream file. Okay? Okay. See, let me explain this program first. The first statement is #include IOStream. We are including the file IOStream, input output stream. The second statement is we are using the namespace std. In the previous class I told about the namespace. Using namespace std. From here the main program begins. The return type of the main program is integer. Here we have declared 4 variables. One is num1, num2, sum and average, all of same data type, float. Here we have used cout statement for printing this statement. Enter 2 numbers. This is the output of this program. Here you can see it has printed like enter 2 numbers. We are giving 6.5 and 7.5 as 2 numbers. Okay. Here comes cin statement. In cin statement what happens? The prompt will be open. Prompt means the computer is expecting the input. We have to enter this 6.5. That 6.5 is stored in the variable num1. Okay. After this cin statement executes. It is asking for another number. We have entered 7.5. This 7.5 is stored in num2. Now number 1 is containing 6.5, number 2 is containing 7.5 numbers. Okay, in this statement number 1 and number 2 will be added, and the its result is 14. That result is stored in the variable sum, which is of type float. Now to find the average of these two numbers, we divide that number sum by 2, and the result will be stored in the variable average. After doing these things, we use again cout statement for printing the sum. Here we need a string like sum equals. So that string will be written within the quotation mark, like sum is equal to. Here it comes like sum is equal to. Okay. After this, we have written the variable sum. Here we haven't used the quotation mark. Observe this. If we use the quotation mark, it becomes the string. Now it is a variable, sum. So don't use quotation mark here. Just write sum. Whatever the value, the sum contents will be printed. The sum contains 14, so sum is equal to 14 will be printed. After this, CO average is equal to the content of the variable average will be printed, that is 7. This is the output of this program. Okay, after all executing these statements, the program ends with a return 0 because here main function is having a return type integer. So we have to write return 0. Now the program ends. Okay? Okay. Hope you understand this program. Okay. Now see some points. Let me see some points about input and output operators. Okay. In the above program, the statement C in number 1, consider this statement, is an input statement. It is an input statement and causes the program to wait for the user to type in a number. It causes the program to wait for the user to type in a number. When we type a number like 6.5, it is stored in num1. Okay. The number keyed in is placed in the variable num1. The number keyed in will be placed in the variable number 1. Similarly, the number keyed in is placed, the second number will be placed in number 2 variable. Okay. Here the identifier Cin is a predefined object. This identifier Cin is a predefined object in C++ that corresponds to the standard input stream, which corresponds to the standard input stream. What is meant by stream? Stream means sequence of bytes. Okay. Here the standard input stream represents what? The keyboard. Okay, in that keyboard what we enter, sequence of bytes, will be stored in this variable. Okay. Okay. Here this stream represents the keyboard. Okay. See, this operator, these, here we have written two angular brackets, forward angular brackets like this. This operator is known as extraction operator. We use it for Cin statement. This operator is known as what? Extraction operator or get from operator It extracts the values from the keyboard. So it is known as extraction operator. It extracts the value from the keyboard and assigns it to the variable on its right. It extracts the value from the keyboard and assigns it to the variable which is placed right side of this angular brackets. Okay. Okay. Output operator. Come to output operator. Let us see one output operator. Here see, Cout sum is equal to, which is written in question mark. Again we have written the variable sum here. Here what happens in the above example program, the statement, this statement is an output statement. It is an output statement. Causes the string in quotation marks to be displayed on the screen. It causes the string in the quotation mark to be displayed on the screen. Okay. The identifier Cout. Here the identifier Cout is a predefined object that represents the standard output stream in C++. Here the object cout is a predefined object that represents the standard output stream. Here the standard output stream means the screen. The screen is known as standard output stream. It represents the sequence of bytes. Okay. The operator, this operator, backward angular brackets, here I have written. This operator is called the insertion operator because it is inserting a sequence of bytes, a stream on the computer screen. Okay, this is called as insertion operator, or it is also called as put to operator. It inserts the contents of the variable on its right to the object on its left. Okay, see here the content of the variable, here the object is its left side, CO. This content will be included into CO object, then it prints on the screen. Okay. Hope you have understood this program properly. Okay. Next, cascading of Io operators. Cascading of Io operators means in a single statement we can use multiple angular brackets. See this statement, cout sum is equal to sum, and here also we have written /n to get a new line. Okay, new line operator. Here we have written 2 times the angular brackets. Double angular brackets are written 2 times. So such a combination of angular brackets more than 1 is known as cascading Io operators. Okay, hope you have understood the concept. The multiple use of angular brackets, this insertion operator or extraction operator. The multiple use of this insertion operator or extraction operator in one statement is called cascading. Here in a single statement we have used the extraction operator twice a time. Okay, so it is a cascading input output statement. Okay, fine. Now let me discuss about declaration of variables. Declaration of variables. In C program, what we do, in the beginning of the main function we declare the variables. In this scope we declare the variables. C++ also in this scope we declare the variables. But C++ also provides a new feature. What is that? We can declare the variables wherever we want in the program before using that variable. Okay, nodi C language nalli main function ಪ್ರಾರಂಭದಲ್ಲೇ ನಾವು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂತಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ಗಳನ್ನು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಎರಡ್ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಿತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ. ಆದ್ರೆ C++ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಮೇನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆದ್ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ರೈಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ದ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಬಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಫ್ಯೂಚರ್. ಏನದು? ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಎನಿವೇರ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್. ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಾದ್ರೂ ನಾವು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು, ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಅದನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಮಾಲ್ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬರೆದು ತೋರಿಸ್ತೀನಿ. ನೋಡಿ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್, ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಅನ್ನ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ, ಒಂದು ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ಎಕ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಸಮ್ ಅಂತ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ. ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ 0 ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂವನ್ನ ಅಸೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಲೂಪ್ ಹಾಕ್ತೀವಿ, ಫಾರ್ ಲೂಪ್. I begins with 1, I is less than 5 and this is increment operator I plus plus. ಎಷ್ಟು ಸಲ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಫಾರ್ ಲೂಪ್? ಇಲ್ಲಿ 5 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ರನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ 5 ಟೈಮ್ಸ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, x ನ ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, sum plus x is assigned to sum. ಅಂದ್ರೆ x ವ್ಯಾಲ್ಯೂ 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 ಏನಾಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಡ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ, ಒಂದು ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ನ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು, ಆವರೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, ಫ್ಲೋಟ್ ಆವರೇಜ್. ಇದು ಯಾವ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀವಿ? ಬಿಗಿನಿಂಗ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಕೋಪ್ ಇದು, ಹೌದಾ? ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಆವರೇಜ್ ಅಂತ ನಾವು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ಡ್ ಎ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ called average which is of data type float. ಓಕೆ, ಸಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ರೀತಿ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳಕ್ ಬರುತ್ತಾ? ಬರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ C++ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು? ಇನ್ ದ ಮಿಡಲ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ವಿ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ದ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಬಿಫೋರ್ it has been used. ಓಕೆ, average sum plus I minus 1 average ಗೆ ಅಸೈನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸಿ ಔಟ್ average ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ರಿಟರ್ನ್ 0. ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಏನಿದೆ, ಇಂಟ್ ಇದೆ, ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ರಿಟರ್ನ್ 0 ನಾವು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಿತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಹೋಪ್ ಹಿಯರ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಡರ್ ದಿಸ್ ಸ್ಟೇಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್. We can declare variables anywhere in the program before it has been used. ಅದು ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗೋಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೇ ನಾವು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ನಲ್ಲಿ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡಿಕ್ಲೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋಬಹುದು. ಆದರೆ ಸಿ ಲ್ಯಾಂಗ್ವೇಜ್ ಈ ಫೀಚರ್ ಇಂದ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದಿಲ್ಲ. C++ ಈ ಫೀಚರ್ ಇಂದ ಸಪೋರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. ಓಕೆ, ಓಕೆ, ಫೈನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅಬೌಟ್ ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಈಗ ನಾವು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ, ಡಿಕ್ಲರೇಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನನ್ನ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಿಮಗೆ ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ವೇರಿಯೇಬಲ್ ನಾನು ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. Okay, we will begin with the reference variable in the next class. Until then, goodbye.